you beautiful souls, welcome here. Thank you so much for all of your support, all of your kindness, the beautiful comments that you leave for me on this channel and for each other. And thank you very much for your generous donations as well. I'm very, very grateful to all of you. Thank you. Today we are going to see what intentions does your person have in regards to you at the moment. I've got 3 piles of cards for you to choose from. I will insert the picture in a second. Please take your time, listen to intuition. You can say the name of your person out loud or in your mind to connect to them. And then choose a pile that resonates with you the most. Let's go. Hello everyone who chose pile number 1 or little lazurite stone. And now we are going to see what intentions does your person have towards you at the moment. We are opening the reading with the High Priestess, Lover, 9 of Pentacles, Doctor, Death, and Gift. Pile 1. Let's start from the beginning. This person, initially in this connection, I feel that this person saw you as someone very, very mysterious, very unusual, and it's almost like you were this secret that they had to figure out. There is a lot of interest here, there is a lot of passion, strong attraction, very strong attraction with this High Priestess and Lover. And it seems to me almost as though this person was more active in this connection than you are from the very beginning. They were pursuing you, regardless of whether this is a man or a woman. They were trying to charm you, to get to know you, to figure you out, because they were so attracted to you with this High Priestess energy. But you feel like someone incredibly spiritual to me, incredibly soft, wise, very mature and knowledgeable about life, about relationships. Possibly you know a lot about psychology, maybe that's something you even study, or you have interests in psychology, something to do with psychology, with people, with human psyche. But the way you were approaching this person, it's almost like you wouldn't let them too close. You wouldn't show all of you to them. And it was kind of, I feel like the words I keep getting is not enough. There was not enough of you for them, for your person. In the past, you were almost like a closed book for them. But what's ironic is that this is exactly why you were so interesting to them. This is exactly why they were so pulled towards you, because you were not so open and you didn't share as much as others about yourself. There is a mystery about you, and this is something that kept them coming back to you, kept them interested, kept them excited. There is a lot of romantic energy that I'm feeling from your person in the past, when this whole connection was starting. It's almost like they had to impress you somehow to get to know you better, to get closer to you just a little bit. And I feel like you were teaching this person something, some lesson, or maybe it's almost like you were showing them something, trying to prove something to them, I'm feeling. But yes, I feel like there is a strong pull from the very beginning. This person wanted to get to know you. That was their intention. And there were feelings, there were a lot of feelings and romantic approach towards you. It was, it feels like a Neptunian energy to me, like Pisces, Neptunian, foggy, mystery and romance that I'm feeling from this connection. A lot of creativity, a lot of music and creative pursuits and inspiration. It's almost like you had something in you that you wouldn't share with, that not many people knew. Like it's in your eyes, you know something that this person gets completely intrigued by. They don't see the same thing in other people's eyes. But when they look at you, it's just what it is that you're not telling me, what it is that you know that I can't get anywhere else. This is what I'm feeling here. Your magnetism, what I'm not feeling here is that it's not very sexual, this energy. It's more so tantric, spiritual, very, very subtle pull that's coming from you towards them. What's happening in the present? We've got this Nine of Pentacles and Doctor. I don't sense a strong connection between the two of you at the moment. It's almost like you pulled away even more. You pulled away from this person even more to build yourself up, to grow in life, to improve your career, finances, to build a life around you that you would find pleasure living in. Beautiful, delicious, yummy life that you always wanted to have, starting from the book you read, with the coffee you drink, whatever it is, like little small things that make you feel good. Improving your physical appearance, something like that. Nine of Pentacles is a very independent energy. And again, this person doesn't feel like there is enough of you in their life, even more now than in the past. You're not giving them the time of day, you're not showing any concern for them at all at the moment. It's almost like what you focused on right now is you, is your life, is your happiness, is your stability, is your independence, your career, your job. It's almost like you're reaping the rewards of all the hard work that you've been doing in the recent past. And I feel like you're doing quite well. And watching you for this person, watching you, seeing you, thinking about you, observing you is healing for some reason. It's almost like, of course they would love to be in your energy, of course they would love to be with you. But even seeing you doing so well is healing for them. They just feel good about the fact that you are happy. I feel like they're genuinely happy because you are happy. That's what I'm feeling here. But they would like to have more access to you in general. They want to be with you. They want to be closer to you. Physically and emotionally, it's almost like they want to touch your hand. It's like they're reaching out, but they can't. I'm feeling separation here for some reason. If it doesn't resonate, then it's not your pile probably, but it's like a specific message here. I feel like something is either a difficult situationship here or you are separated with them, because it's almost like you are minding your business and this person is watching you. They are observing the way you're living your life, the way you're building your beautiful empire. The future energies, we've got death and gift. What I'm feeling is defeat from this person. They're feeling quite negative and pessimistic about the future because it's almost like it's all lost. It's the end. What can I do now? Because death is like the ultimate final conclusion, the end of a cycle here. And with this combination of a gift, it's almost like something very precious, something very valuable for me has come to an end. And I have no idea how. I don't know why I'm talking from your person's point, but I guess I'll keep going. I don't know how to bring this back to life. I don't know how to resurrect this beautiful gem that this connection is, this beautiful creation. And it was so valuable to me, it was so important to me, but I feel like whatever I do, it's over between us, because it feels like there is no more, nothing to hold on to here anymore. It's almost like, even if it didn't end yet, even if it didn't come to this clear cut and closure, this person is already anticipating the fact that in the future they will have to go through this process of grieving, acceptance, and letting go. But the thing is, this is so valuable to them. This connection is so important to them. It's almost like saying no to a precious opportunity that they may never receive again in the future. Let's look at your oracle cards, pile one. Yeah, that's interesting. We've got this card, community. This card to me always feels like a family, always feels like support, common interests, common goals, missions, and it could, maybe you met through the people you know, or maybe you met at your job, or through your family, or maybe it's just you are in the same circles for some reason, or you have the same goals and dreams and missions, aspirations for the future, what you see your relationship, your ultimate, final, the happiest relationship to be like. It's all about building this family, building this community, helping out those who are in need, and supporting each other. And I feel like this is something you share, and this is what your person is coming to at the moment, realizing that this is what they want with you. Not just some passionate romance for 2 weeks, but something more. Because I see you pulling away, I see you going within. You're not sharing as much of yourself with them anymore. For some reason, it's like you changed your focus completely, and that made them think that what they really want with you is something stable, long-term, and like all for one and one for all. I'm hearing. Also with this card, strength. I love this card so much, even though it's kind of dark, but it gives so much the feeling of stability, growth, health. I feel like this person has realized that what this connection was lacking is trust, is when the tree puts the roots, grows its roots into the earth, it becomes so unshakable, stable, grounded and strong, that it's going to last for years, live for years. And a family, I'm sensing family very strongly, family values, traditions, religion, building a strong foundation. That's what they want with you at the moment. But there is this defeated energy in them again that's just in the way of them working towards this, because the intentions for the future, we've got death. It's almost like very pessimistic outlook, even though they know the value of this connection, even though they clearly understand that this is something so beautiful and promising. It's almost like, how on earth do I resurrect it? But they do want something strong and stable with you for sure, with this combination, community and strength. You're someone who's giving them strength, motivation, and yes, strength to keep going, to keep achieving new heights, reaching their full potential here, not to give up. I feel like even with the least involvement from you, you still have an incredible effect on this person. You do. Also, we've got this card, financial constraints. Maybe this is something this person is dealing with at the moment, and looking at the Nine of Pentacles, the energy that you are in at the moment, you might be doing even better than them financially, or at least that's your path, that's the path you are on. But them, it could be that the reason they couldn't make this connection successful or bring it to something, this pessimistic, negative outlook on it, is because of their own struggles in their work life, in their, maybe there are not enough finances to keep this connection going. They can't even sustain themselves, let alone taking responsibility for someone else. especially if it's a man. I guess it wouldn't we can't relate it to a woman. Something about money, the feeling of lack, feeling like your resources are exhausted, and that's taking like a lot of their energy and focus at the moment. Money, accumulating at least something to keep going, building some sort of stability. Also, we've got this card Wisdom, very similar energy to the Hierophant in the traditional tarot. Again, this energy of family, of commitment, of building something, a strong spiritual bond that has a potential to grow into a marriage, a family. They did see you as someone who they could spend their whole life with. We've got this community, strength, wisdom, but it's almost like you taught them a lot through this whole experience, through this connection. You showed them like their weaknesses, some other sides of them that they didn't pay attention to before, they didn't acknowledge. Somehow you were this catalyst for them to learn this wisdom, to grow, to mature a little bit, I feel like. But they do see you as a family for some reason. It's either they still want a family with you, or they see you as their soul family, someone who always understood them, who gave them a sense of belonging on some level, and showed them some truth, showed them some, gave them some clarity. And then we've got this message card, and it says, impatient, I can't wait. A lot of passion, a lot of physical attraction that I felt from the very beginning. This person is very attracted to you. There is fire for sure with this energy and impatience in them to be close to you again, to feel you, to connect to you. Let's get some messages from them. Pile 1. What would this person say to you if they could at the moment? What do they have to say to you? What do they want you to know the most right now? We've got this message. I wish I could take my words back. Some regret here as well, and I feel like this person might have done something that you didn't approve of with this high priestess. It's almost like you're looking at them, and it's just why would you do this? Why would you say this? Like it's almost like you don't match. Your levels don't match. You are a little bit further on your growth, internal growth, and they're a little bit behind, but I feel like they're trying to catch up. This person is trying to catch up. There is a lot of guilt here and regret. I can't stop thinking about you. Even if you're in no communication, if it's like inconsistent and you're not happy about it, I feel like they're still watching you. They're very involved in your life. You are inspiring them a lot. And we've got this card, it's time for me to heal now. And it's nice to know, because otherwise they would never level up to you. And with this death energy and gift, it's almost like it was a gift for them on some level, that you turned your back on them, that you not turned your back, but you pulled away your you took back your energies and you went investing it in yourself to help them realize something about themselves, to help them heal their wounds, their blockages and prejudices in relationships and in love. It was like a gift in disguise, I want to say, for this person. Let's get some more messages from them. What else would they say to you, pile 1? What else? whole body burns at the thought of you. Yes, looking at this impatience card and this message, they completely resonate. Maybe you were not, you haven't been close like physically for a really long time, but this person is still very focused on you, and there's a lot of like build up tension, and I live for your smile and I would die for your kiss. They find you so beautiful, so beautiful. This Nine of Pentacles is just, everything is about you. It's so delicious. I constantly feel you running through my veins. So much passion. Let's get more. I'm very generous on messages today, even though it's not messages from your person reading, but let's do it. What else would they say to you, pile one, your person? What do they want you to know? Absolutely, this one just, that's too much, but I'm gonna take this one. I see you. This one flew out, and that's what I saw first. I told you, they're watching you. This person is watching you for sure. Somehow, social media, maybe asking around about you, following you somewhere. Not physically, like online. I mean, that would be creepy. What else do they want you to know? Pile one, what does your person want you to know? What? I can't wait to see you. Look at that. I can't wait twice. This person is really impatient. I didn't even have words when I saw this message. I was like, we hear you, we hear you. Very clear message. They can't wait. It could be a long distance relationship, some sort of separation, but it's almost like, when already am I going to see my pile one? Yes, absolutely. I'm planning how to come back towards you. Give me time. They're not giving up. You got some stubborn partner here, stubborn person. I want to give you all of my respect. I'm in awe of you. Absolutely, with this Nine of Pentacles, it's just, there's so much admiration, there's so much beauty in you, in your life, in the way you live your life. Your lifestyle is just, they respect you on so many levels. And you are a huge motivation for them to improve their own life as well. So this is all I had for you, pile one. I hope it gave you some clarity. I hope it resonated with you. And I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hi everyone who chose pile number 2 or green aventurine stone. Let's see what intentions does your person have towards you at the moment. We are opening the reading with the King of Wands. Joyfulness. Ooh. We've got the Hanged Man, Enemy, the Wheel of Fortune, and Journey. Pile 2. I feel like you used to bring a lot of happiness into this person's life. You used to bring a lot of joy, a lot of passion. It's almost like when you were around them, they felt so good, so happy, so content, and especially good about themselves, about who they are, how strong they are, how it's almost like you were giving them strength and bravery and to express their fullest, especially if this is a man, I would say fullest masculine nature because of this King of Wands, and I keep looking at the lion at the back in this image. It looks like you were giving this person space and yes, giving them space to show their brightness, to shine their light, and to almost like to express their strength, the strength of their character, their magnetism, their passion, and whenever they were with you, things were really, really good. It's almost like they were laughing a lot, they felt very happy to be alive, and they felt good about themselves, very proud of who they are, and how they can be with you, almost I'm feeling. The side of them that you would show them. There is a lot of passion here, a lot. It's almost like when you were near this person, their hunter instinct would get activated, especially if you're a woman, but I guess most of my viewers are women, so I'm just going to go with what's easier for me, I guess. But there is a lot of passion here. It's almost like this person was focused on you, completely determined to pursue you, to seduce you, and because you were making them so happy, because you were just making them laugh, you were making them feel proud and satisfied. There is a lot of pleasure here. There is a lot of fun and joy and laughing. And something instinctual. It's almost like this passion was so strong that this person couldn't resist the pull, couldn't resist the attraction that they had for you. And I feel like they were very, very confident that they can make you theirs, to make this relationship successful. And what I'm also feeling is that in the past, that's the other side of this energy, is that this person, one of their intentions was to almost like to show you, to persuade you of their masculine strength, especially if you're a woman, of their like almost like sex appeal, I want to say. This is so strange, but that's what I'm getting. To show you what they can, to show you how passionate they are, how strong they are, how successful they are with this King of Wands, how much they can do, how persuasive they are, how handy they are almost. This kind of energy is getting to me. They were feeling good about themselves when you showed appreciation, when you showed, like, whenever they say something and you laugh at that, that would make them really, really good, because it means that they still have the charisma, they still got it in them. That's the energy I'm feeling from this person. You were just like there's a lot of this energy of confirmation for them. You were this confirmation. Any reaction you had to them, especially positive, especially like warm and loving and happy, was a bliss for them. It was like covering them with good feelings, goosebumps, and they were feeding off that, this person. They were feeding off that. I'm getting a strong masculine energy. If it's a man watching me, then I don't know, maybe it's not your pile. There is a lot of masculinity here. And there are definitely men who are not that masculine, who are quite feminine, but this one, I'm getting strong masculine energy. What's happening currently? What are their intentions? We've got the Hanged Man and enemy. It's almost what this person is saying is that time is against them at the moment. The circumstances, the situation is their enemy. Time is their enemy. Waiting is their enemy. It's almost like they're fed up of trying, of hanging in there, of trying to see the situation from all different viewpoints. This need to be patient is driving them crazy. That's what I'm feeling. It's almost like they're angry at themselves for being stuck in this situation, being stuck in this energy of not being able to keep it going, keep it moving. There's something it's either the connection became a little bit stagnant, it's not moving anywhere, or there is a separation here. You're not together, you are somehow maybe distant, maybe the circumstances, and this person is not happy about it at all. I don't see them someone that's particularly patient in the first place, but this whole situation is driving them crazy. They are so angry because they're not someone that's used to being patient and surrendering to the divine and expecting for the divine timing and all of that spiritual attitude. It's not common to them, to this person at all. This is not a very patient character, but it's almost like whatever is happening currently is above them. They can't fix the situation, they can't move towards you, and they are trying to suck it up and just settle for whatever is happening, whatever is available to them at the moment. But this is driving them crazy, that's for sure. I feel a lot of unsettled energy in them. Even though they're not doing anything active, there is a lot of uncomfortable feelings inside of them. This is not how I wanted things to go. I don't like this stalemate point in our connection. I don't like that we are not moving, we are not progressing. I feel stuck and it's uncomfortable. But what's happening is that this person is learning a serious lesson right now. I feel like they're going through inner growth at the moment. Very serious inner growth and enlightenment about something here. I feel like they're angry at themselves. That's what I'm feeling. Currently they're angry at themselves the most. At the fact that they are almost useless, or they can't fix the situation, regardless of how hard they try. Their intentions for the future. This person wants a change. They want to move towards you, especially if there is distance between you. They're waiting for the right time to cross that ocean, to take that flight. Because we literally got this journey card and the Wheel of Fortune. It's all about movement. It's all about a change of events, very destined, radical change of events that can bring them towards you. They want this opportunity to be able to travel, to be able to make this journey towards you somehow, some way. And yes, they're waiting for the intervention from the above with this Wheel of Fortune. It's destiny. It's the card of destiny, the energy of divine intervention. This person is waiting for some change, for some unexpected positive change in your connection so they can move towards you. That's their focus. Because they feel like this is they're very involved with you. I feel like this connection is very valuable for this person. The way you made them feel in the past, no one can do this for them. It doesn't even get close. Your effect on this person and what other options can give them, it's like nothing comparing to your influence on them. They're very focused on changing the situation and very hopeful for the future that it's going to change. Let's look at your oracle cards. Oh wow, so beautiful. Pile 2. Okay, we've got this card Beauty. Yes, this beautiful passion, and I feel like this person first finds you very attractive, very beautiful. I'm hearing you are their type. You are just the perfect type physically, and your personality just exactly what they always wanted, and they find everything about you so pleasurable, so beautiful, so attractive. And this connection feels extremely romantic to me, with this joyfulness, the King of Wands, and then this Beauty card. There is a lot of passion, there is a lot of romance, and full of emotions, full of sparks and fire. And this is what this person really, really enjoys about you, and how you make them feel, and the exchange between you two is just, it's full of beautiful emotions and experiences. It's soft and colorful and bright, and I feel like this is how they perceive you in this connection. Maybe something about flowers is that reminds them of you. Maybe you liked flowers, or what I'm feeling from this pile is that you are a very feminine person who's watching me, and your person here is very masculine partner for you. So that's not a surprise to me to see that your person sees you as someone very feminine, very soft, because also we've got this yin energy, another indication for femininity, softness, intuition, emotions, receptive energy, being in the flow. And I feel like that's the way they perceive you. And there is this energy of them to take the lead, to be active, because you are the opposite of that. You are someone who needs to be pursued. You are someone who needs to be almost like they need to take responsibility for you in some way. Yeah, and they do find you very, very feminine, very soft, very beautiful. Even if you think of yourself that you are like a tomboy, for them you are just the expression of femininity. Also, we've got this card, cornucopia. Again, all of the blessings imaginable, all of the delicious things, beautiful experiences, good food, good drinks, spending nice quality time together, watching the sunsets. This card is just the essence of pleasure, and this is what this connection feels to me. The two of you, it's just you don't settle for less. You don't, your connection, your experiences together, they're not blank, they're not gray and like everyday routine, like, you know, very boring routine activities. This connection feels to me like filled with pleasure, filled with fun, laughter, pleasure, emotional and physical. It's so beautiful, this cornucopia energy. This person sees you as the source of almost like a treasure box with everything that brings them enjoyment, brings them pleasure. This is what you represent to them. This is what this connection represents to them. And I feel like this is what they want to share with you as well. All of the good things in life, that's what they want to share with you in the future, if they get a chance to move forward to you. And then this connection is not only physical and inspiring and pleasurable, but we also have got the spiritual union energy, and it's all about a spiritual empathic bond between you, knowing what the other is thinking, finishing each other's sentences, being in tune, being connected even throughout distance, feeling each other, feeling the emotions of each other very, very easily. Very beautiful spiritual connection between the two of you. And then we've got this message card, and it's the card number 10, or completion, and it says, I just want loyal companionship. I feel like this person came to a realization that this is what they want with you. They don't want any flings or superficial connections, like they don't want to play around anymore, they just want you. And I feel like they had a lot of time to think about that. That's when they realized, with this hangman energy, they were stuck for some time. They were forced to go within, to think about what they want, to think of what's valuable to them. And that time gave them this realization that they just want a loyal companionship with you. They want to spend their life with you. You are the one. Let's get some messages from your person, pile 2. What do they want you to know at the moment? We've got this message. You came closer than anyone. Absolutely, you made them feel so good, like they've never felt before, this person. Oh my God. I love you unconditionally. Can it get any better? This reading. Yes, and a little bit of regret. I wish things could be different. This stuck energy, this pause in your connection, this is what this person is not happy with at all. Let's get some more messages for you. What else would they say to you, your person, pile 2? cannot handle any more heartbreak. This is interesting because I'm not getting this softness from your person. It's almost like they have this very hard, masculine, determined, strong exterior appearance, the way they approach the world. And I feel like inside of them they're very, very soft. Just like this, the dog that's kissing this woman is just, they're very loyal, they're very soft and intuitive, and it's almost like they have a very gentle heart if they let you get close to it, if they decide to show it to you. And they're not ready for another heartbreak. I feel like there's a little bit of cautious energy in them. How can I pay you back? This person obviously feels that you've done a lot for them. They really appreciate your kind and helpful, warm heart. And yeah, there is a lot of admiration for you, a lot of respect. I know that the fire that burns in you is the same that burns in me. Again, passion. With our King of Wands, a lot of passion for you here. Let's get some more messages from them. What do they want you to know, pile 2? It's almost like they want to make your life as good as you made their life at some point, to repay the debt that they have to you. That's what I'm feeling as well. What else would they say to you? Oh my gosh. The messages that flew out. We've got this card. I want to tell you my feelings, but I can't right now. This could be the circumstances that are separating you. If you let me go, then you will create space for me to come back in my own time. I feel like you already did, to be honest. I feel like there's just, you gave them the space and time to think. You did. And that's why they're hoping for the future, hoping for the right moment. It's almost like when the door of the opportunity opens, they're going to rush towards you. Again, I really love you. I feel like how many times did they confess their love for you already? 2 times. Okay. I really love you, but I don't know how to speak about my emotions. And I feel like that comes from their masculine nature, from their need to be seen as someone very strong, very stoic. They don't open their hearts as easy as other people. So this is all I had for you, pile 2. I hope this helped you. I hope it gave you clarity. I hope this resonated with you. And I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hi everyone who chose pile number 3 or yellow aventurine. Let's see what intentions does your person have in regards to you at the moment. We are opening the reading with the 4 of Swords, reunion, 6 of Cups, sides, 5 of Swords, and conversation. Pile 3. I'm getting this strange mismatch between your intentions and your person's intentions, or between the timing of your pull towards each other. It's almost like in the past there was a chance for this person to reconnect with you, to start over possibly, or to meet with you, or to extend their affections towards you so they could make things right. I feel like you gave them this opportunity. You came towards them with some softness, with some communication. You gave them a possibility to exchange this love, affection that you have for each other, and to start over possibly. But what's happening, it's almost like this person was not available. It's almost like they were not ready to speak up. They were not ready to share their love with you, to come towards you. With this 4 of Swords, it's either they didn't have enough energy, or they were kind of in their hermit mode. This is interesting because it's not a hermit card, but I get a very strong hermit energy from them. In the past, it's almost like they pulled back their energies. They didn't. I'm getting a very numb response from them. It could be that they were very logical with you, or they didn't respond to you at all, or it was just very dry, whatever they said to you, the way they approached you. I'm not feeling, it's like talking to a wall. That's what I'm feeling here. It's like speaking into the silence while they are restoring their energies, while they're resting possibly. It's just they pulled back in the past when you were reaching out towards them, when you were showing them that you wanted them in your life, that you were hoping for a reconciliation or some sort of reunion here. But I see this person almost like behind the curtain, not reciprocating much, not showing feelings, their true feelings to you. It feels like they're very exhausted. This person is very exhausted and numb. Maybe they were numb in themselves somehow. Maybe the situation that they were in was not allowing them to express themselves. But everyone, if you want, you would do it. Everyone has a free will and choice, and nobody can stop you from doing anything. Nobody can restrict you in any way. That's just mind tricks. But what's happening currently, Six of Cups and Sides, it's almost like now this person had hit them. Now they want a reconciliation. But I'm not sure how ready you are for that, how open you are to them. But they're obviously, it's almost like they want to apologize here, or they want to say how sorry they are for what happened. There is this energy of showing their emotions finally to you, showing their truest, deepest feelings towards you. You are very important to them. You really are. And maybe it's when you pulled back, when you stopped expressing yourself to them, now it hit them that in fact they do want you in their life. They do want a reconciliation. They do want to share their love with you. There's the sadness in them that they don't have, that you're not in their life anymore. Because finally it's almost like they realized how connected they are on an emotional level. And maybe they didn't acknowledge that in the past. They didn't really pay attention to that aspect of your relationship. It was all rational, it was all logical in the past. Yes, this person is good for me because they check this box, and all of that. Now it's more emotional, now it's more heartfelt. Now I know that you are just, you're just someone who gets me. You're just someone who I have a very strong emotional response to. I find you so pure, so kind, so gentle, and life is not as happy without you in it. But then again, the future intentions of your person, we've got Five of Swords and conversation. It's almost like they're desperate at this point, because probably the reconciliation didn't go as well as they planned. At this point it's almost like there's desperation for them and this need to make things happen by any cost, which could be lying, not even lying, like manipulating. This Five of Swords energy is very manipulative for me. It's almost like I would do anything, I would go any lengths to persuade you, to make you understand me. It's almost like this person wouldn't even they don't want to feel defeated anymore, or again. There is this energy of like, I'm done losing out on what I want, the person I love. There is a little bit of anger in them. It's almost like they want you to understand something, and that can come across in an aggressive way, in a kind of selfish almost and manipulative way. but it's only because of their own unsettled energy in them. They don't know how to make things go their way, and that's why they have to resort to fighting this battle. I feel like there is a strong need and desire in them to make themselves understood to you, to express something to you, and it's almost like there is this combative energy in them about it. It's not gentle, it's not ready to compromise, it's almost like forceful and bordering with manipulations here. This is such a strange energy. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. You know your person better, but this is what I'm getting from them. There's this stubbornness in them to make things go my way. I want you in my life, I love you, you are very important and precious to me, but I want things to go my way. And I want to show you, I want to tell you what my vision is. And I'm planning to persuade you. It's almost like they're very, very rigid. They're very focused on things being their way, on building this relationship on their terms. And they're ready to fight for their own beliefs, fight for their own goals and dreams in regards to you. It's almost like they're not going about it in a very understanding way. That's what I'm feeling from this person. They could be an Aries or, I don't know, maybe Sagittarius, Capricorn. Some very harsh energies coming from them. Especially in regards to the future with this Five of Swords. It's very confusing to them. Why are they being so stuck on their ways? It could be that someone is whispering into their ear, or they are trying to involve other people so they could almost like, you see what other people say, that must be I'm right, that must mean that I'm right. Let's look at your oracle cards, what we've got here. What else that I'm feeling is that this person is lost you at some point, and that kind of tickled their ego. It kind of triggered them at some point, and the fact that you didn't come back, the fact that you didn't almost, even if you've forgiven them, it's just it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel complete. They don't feel like they're very much involved in your life, and that makes me angry. I keep speaking from your person's point, but I guess I'm channeling here at this point. That makes me angry. That makes me feel like, how could I lose this person? I can accept that it's my fault. I can't accept that I didn't take an opportunity in the past. That makes me angry at myself, but how I'm going to express it is the anger, directing my anger outwards at you, in my communication, in my arguments and points of view. Very difficult person, very difficult character here. We've got this energy of clean it up. This person knows that they need to make things right, that they were not honest, they were not correct in their treatment of you in the past, that they were childish or they were mean or ignorant in the past, and they need to clear their ways, they need to clean up their act. They really do. But it's almost like accepting it and acting on it is quite difficult for them. They would rather point fingers, they would rather argue, they would rather come up with ways to accuse you of something that you didn't do right. It's just a very stubborn person. What they really need to do is clean this whole situation up and just be honest and apologize if it's needed, and almost like calm down, mature, I want to say. Also, we've got this energy, third eye chakra. Yeah, there is a strong emotional connection between the two of you. You feel each other. And it's almost like they didn't appreciate this beautiful, intuitive, empathic bond between you two in the past. They didn't value it as much as you did. They closed off from it for one reason or the other. And when that hit them, it's almost like it was too late. They already made a bunch of mistakes. They already hurt you. But the fact is that this connection is still there. They still feel you, you still feel them. That's why they can't let go of you. Also, we've got this card, Yin Yang, and balance. It could be that you are two opposites, like when the opposites attract. So I feel like this is your case. You are just someone very loving, very soft, very nurturing, emotional, intuitive. And the person you are dealing with, they're very logical, they're very rational, very fact-oriented, very practical they could be. And it's just, when you come together, things feel good. But sometimes there are clashes that are very, very difficult to deal with this energy. But nevertheless, the attraction is still present, it's still there between you two. Also, we've got this card, Focus. This is what I'm feeling now. This person is intensely focused on you at the moment, on coming back towards you, of reuniting with you, of this reconciliation of the Six of Cups. It's very much on their mind, but it's obsessive. It's in many ways obsessive to me. That's how it feels. I'm not going to bend. I'm going to do everything in accordance to my will, but then at the same time I want to resurrect this connection between us. Again, I'm getting this very Sagittarius energy, because these are the people who have their own views and philosophies in lives, and nobody can persuade them otherwise. It's just a very dogmatic people, very dogmatic. And sometimes they start fights and arguments just to make sure that they prove their point. And this is what I'm feeling from this person as well. They're not taking no as an answer. They're not almost like giving up. They're going full on in the battle. They are fighting for what they believe in. And sometimes at the cost of their connection, at the cost of the trust and softness and this beautiful spiritual bond between the two of you. Oh wow. And then we've got this message here. It says, moving on, I regret letting you go. This person knows that they lost you at some point, that they made a mistake, that they didn't act right, that they were cruel in some ways. Again, not reciprocating enough. That's what I'm feeling here. Let's get a message. Some messages from them. What would they... It just flew immediately. The timing just wasn't right for us. This person wants to say, what else do they want you to know? Pile 3. You are the best thing in my life. Absolutely, now they realize that. I wonder if you are happy without me. It does feel like they let you go at some point, but you're still deeply rooted in their heart. You're still there. Let's get some more. What else would they say to you, pile 3? What does your person want you to know? I cannot handle any more heartbreak. That's what I'm feeling here. Quite a defensive energy from them. It's almost like they're ready to defend themselves. Even if what they really want is open themselves up to you, is connect to you again on this beautiful emotional level, spiritual level. But then with this 5 of Swords, it's like they're already holding their swords up. They're already on guard. They're already kind of combative in regards to any communication that you might begin with them. You are my treasure. I I have had sleepless nights caught between confusion and pain. I'm feeling guilt. I'm feeling guilt and shame that they can't even confess themselves about, confess to themselves about. Yes, you see, this one just flew out. I really love you, but I don't know how to speak about my emotions. Again, there is a lot of inner conflict within your person. I'll shuffle one more time because it's just when they flew out in this chaotic way, I don't know. Doesn't feel right. This person feels chaotic, that's why it's happening. What else? What else do they want you to know? I have a lot of things on my mind. Yeah, they're thinking about you, definitely. About how they behave, about the mistakes they've made. This is a romance of a lifetime I have been waiting for. Even though we are apart, I'm slowly falling in love with you. Yes, I was feeling separation a little bit here, for sure. And we've got I see you at the bottom of the deck. So they're watching you somehow, social media, asking around about you. They're still very, very involved in your life. So this is all I had for you, pile 3. I hope it gave you some clarity. I hope it resonated with you, and I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.